Michael Skits and Stories. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I got another hot one for y'all. Tell somebody about the channel. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Story time. Mm, mm, mm. So ain't gonna be a long one, but something to get y'all going. Something to keep y'all minds not so concentrated on the typical, not so concentrated on the obvious. So, and keep your head on the swivel. So I was talking to my homegirl, my ex-coworker I used to work with, and we were just chopping it up. And she was telling me about another homegirl. Let's say her name is Jessica. Jessica was dating this boy named David. So Jessica and David was dating. My homegirl, let's say her name is Stacy. So me and Stacy talking on the phone about Jessica and David, co-workers. These are all my former co-workers, but I still talk to Stacy. So me and Stacy talking, and she was saying how Jessica was going off, not at people at the work, but she was just venting to the people at the job. Man, somebody keeps stealing my makeup. Somebody keeps stealing my makeup. So Jessica, she's Latina. You know, we all know that Latinas or Latino people, they all huddle up together. If you see one pickup truck, it's probably about 25 of them people up in there. If you see them in an apartment complex, it's probably 30. If you see them in a big house, it's probably 200. They roll in packs, right? Latino people, especially Mexicans, they roll in packs. So she's Mexican. So she's blaming her family members. So it was the first day. The first day she came to Stacy. Stacy's telling me, yeah, she came to work, and this makeup, the specific makeup that she bought. I don't know, y'all ladies, y'all let me know what's whatever the expensive makeup. It was very expensive, and it does make her face look good because I seen this girl without makeup, dead, right? So the makeup that she uses is very expensive, and it makes this girl look so pretty. So she has two sisters. One of her sisters used to work with us too. So it's Jessica and her sister. Let's say her name is Cynthia. So it's Jessica and Cynthia. They used to work with us, and David. So it was Jessica, the girl who getting her makeup stolen, her sister Cynthia, and her boyfriend David, and me and Stacy. So Stacy's, you know, give y'all a little background. So we all work together. So first day she came in, she blames Cynthia. Now her and Cynthia are cool, which I wouldn't believe Cynthia would steal it, but I can kind of see because Cynthia wears makeup too. But Cynthia, she works hard. She buys her own stuff. She always talk about, I get this, I don't need nobody. She's very independent. So blaming Cynthia didn't make sense to me. So she came to work. Stacy's telling me that they got in a little argument. Yeah, you need to stay out my damn room and blah, blah, blah. And I know it was you. I know it was you. And Cynthia was like, I don't need your damn money. I don't need your funky ass makeup. And I don't even wear that brand of makeup. You know that. So she was like, well, you're the only one in my room. So you're the only one that be going in my room. I don't know what's going on. So Stacy's telling me, so a couple of weeks passed, she comes back again. So she went at her sister, but she was like, nah, I ain't gonna blame my sister again. I don't think she did it because that's stupid. We're gonna argue and argue again. So I'm like, who the hell is taking my makeup? So she said, she asked her mom, and her mom said no. Her mom uses that same type of makeup, but she said, I don't use your makeup. I don't need your makeup. I don't need it. I don't know what's going on. Maybe you need to clean your room. Maybe you need to just lock it up. So Stacy is telling me how a few weeks after that, the third time, Cynthia locked up her makeup. She bought this nice little, kind of like a little box that you store, like would store your food or something small in, kind of like a very, very small toolbox. And she locked it, right? She bought a little lock. Boom. So there's absolutely no way that somebody can take her makeup. So one more week. So this is going on for about a month. That's the fourth week. And Stacy's telling me, yes. I was like, she locked it up. So what happened with the makeup? She said, her makeup was gone. I said, somebody popped the lock? I said, somebody popped the lock? And I was like, wait a minute. So she bought a toolbox and she bought a locks for the little small toolbox for her makeup and stuff, her personal items. She has a lock and somebody still managed to pop the lock and get her stuff? I'm like, wait, this is getting crazy. She's like, yeah, but she said, Stacy's telling me, she said, but this ain't the trip part about it. You'll never know who stole her makeup. I was like, the mom, her sister, maybe her grandma, her aunties, but none of them can get to it because it's locked. I don't get it. Stacy tells me this. This is how she found out her makeup was being stolen. So her and her boyfriend David, they were Netflix and chilling, and she was telling David about she just don't know what to do. People's going into her room because Stacy and Cynthia and them, they're small. They still live with their parents. So they're like late teens, early 20s. They still live with their parents. So, you really can't tell nobody what to do. Like she said, maybe I should just keep my door shut. But, you're living with somebody else, But they real young. So she's laying there with David. Stacey's telling me that Jessica and David's laying down, Netflix and chilling. And as David goes to the restroom after she's been telling her and she's getting depressed about this expensive makeup. She don't want to buy no more makeup. She just walk around barefaced. She's very insecure about her looks. She knows she's not as pretty as she is when she wears the makeup. She's just venting to her boyfriend Dave, who also worked with us. So they're Netflix and chilling. David goes to the restroom and she's feeling kind of down, but she's happy that David's with her. She really loves him. Far as I know, I was there for a while. They have, I think altogether, for what I'm gathered, because they were already dating before I even got there. So altogether, they've been dating for like 2 to 3 years, right? Think they're going to get married, have some little babies. Young folks, handle y'all business, right? So they've been dating for 3 years. She's a person he can come to. He's a person she can come to, and she was happy that he was there to comfort her. And he said, "Baby, I got you. I'm here for you. We're gonna sort this thing out." So while he goes to the restroom, she goes through the phone. Everybody know that you ain't supposed to go through the phone. So Stacey telling me that she went through the phone. So my thing is, okay, damn, Stacey's voice kind of changed, suspense. She says, then she went through the phone and she found out who stole it. She found out who stole her makeup through David's phone. So I'm like, oh, don't tell me this dude been taking her makeup and giving it to a side chick, or I don't know what's going on. So she said, Jessica goes through his phone and she's flipping, and she was just scrolling. You know how girls is being nosy, seeing what broad he talking to. So as she's scrolling through the phone, she sees a Facebook page of her boyfriend David, but she's never seen his she's never seen his Facebook page because on their Facebook pages they post on each other's pages all the time. So in other words, she has a Facebook, he has a Facebook, and sometimes he will go on her Facebook because they have each other codes. So he will post stuff on her Facebook, I'm in love, blah, blah, blah. She will go on his Facebook, talk about, oh, I'm in love, blah, blah, blah. So she's seeing this Facebook account that he created, and she had no clue about this Facebook account. And what she saw put this young lady on her pockets. What she saw took the absolute breath out of her lungs. What she saw absolutely devastated her. She literally, that's what Stacey was telling me. She said Jessica couldn't even talk after she saw what was on this Facebook page that David had created, that he had created. She said she couldn't believe it. David was the one stealing her makeup. On that Facebook profile, this Facebook account that she don't know anything about, this nigga was wearing women's clothing. This nigga was wearing makeup, and that devastated her the most. But when she looked at the makeup closely, it was her makeup, because she never even thought David would be the one to steal her makeup. And if he was going to steal it she thought it would be stealing for one of his little girlfriends or something. Maybe he's giving it to his girlfriend his very expensive makeup. She never thought in a million years that David would be stealing her makeup, because he's the one that has access to her room. He knows where the key is. She tells David everything. He knew where the key was. He knew where the box was. He knew what was in the box, because they are close. She thought this is the dude she's going to get engaged to. She thought this is the dude she's about to marry. On that Facebook profile that she's never seen before, on this Facebook account that she's never even knew existed, it was her man, the love of her life, cross-dressing in short shorts, posing like a hoe on Harry Hines. Those of you that live in Dallas, you know what I'm talking about. Shout out mother effing Dallas. Posing and strutting around, taking poses like a straight hoe, doing all this right here, doing all this right, doing the duck lips with her makeup. When this nigga came out of the restroom, Stacy told me she lost her mind. I can't believe you. You into that? Nigga, are you gay? Blah, blah, blah. I can't believe this. And you stealing my shit so you can use it on yourself? What, you a hoe? You a woman? Why didn't you just tell me? She went off. Her family members were downstairs, you know. They hearing all the commotion. Her sister came in the room. Her grandmama came in the room. One of her uncles came in the room. I said, damn. She said, they threw his behind out so goddamn quick. She was absolutely crushed. Her own boyfriend was the one stealing this girl's makeup and using it for his personal use. I was like, that type of guy. And here's the thing. I see he was just smoking weed. I didn't know he was into that. You just don't know what thoughts devils are putting in people's mind. You just don't know where a person's head at. You just don't know what fantasies and fetishes and desires a person has. This never would have crossed my mind. I thought he was a little weird. I thought he was just a little slow. He didn't talk much, and he smoked a lot of weed. Smoked a lot of weed. He come to work high. He just looked thrown off. He looked a little sick. He very skinny. And not only he stole this girl's clothes, not only did he steal the girl's makeup, he wearing her clothes. One of those outfits, it was like 6 pictures. Stacy told me it was 6 pictures, and 4 of those pictures was his girlfriend's clothes. It was Jessica's clothes. David was wearing her clothes and stealing her makeup, and I was like, I've never seen this coming in 1,000 years. And I know for sure Jessica did not see this coming. Oh, you just don't know until you know. You just don't know until you know. Y'all flood my comments. What do y'all think about that? This is a true story. This is a true story. And now I'm starting to wonder, y'all, I need y'all help. Help me. Flood my comment. I want to hear from y'all. Do y'all think this is common in them streets? Do y'all think this is common in America? Do y'all think this go on more than we know? Dudes are on the down low, and instead of being there for their woman, instead of supporting their woman, they want to be their woman. 250 capital G, Michael Skisson Stories. I'm gone.